What's up with y'all? This King Rip. Hey, another thing that I wanted, cause y'all on it, you feel me, and y'all doing y'all thing. But I want y'all to really notice, like, this is how the court works. They're not gonna accept the testimony of an officer. That is, they'll take it into consideration, but they're not gonna accept the testimony of an officer trying to blackmail when he shouldn't have been contacting y'all in the first place. That was online grooming. He was trying to already target y'all. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's not going to be one of those situations where, they're blackmailing you. Oh, you got this in your phone. And I see it when I'm coming up and down Fig. You feel me? Oh, you got this in his phone. And they're trying to create a despair. Like, you're finna be charged. You're finna do this. This is why I told y'all before. Why, if you know you can get 2 months or 6 months or 9 months, why would you go and try to get life? You feel me? And then you try to condemn yourself with God. Like, that's stupid. Do you get what I'm saying? That's dumb. When you have all your evidence right there in the phone against this badge who wasn't supposed to be sexually manipulating you. You had all this evidence. You still got this evidence. So why not use it? Because civil lawyers and subpoenas are free. So why would you try to cover for him? That's obstructing justice by him constantly begging you to go and do him favors. You don't have a badge. That's illegal, period. In order for you to even be an informant of anything nowadays, you have to have a badge. So imagine when he's guilty, he's also in contact with people that's not supposed to be in contact with him or his male group. So who's gonna, accept, I got this time because so-and-so contacted me and this was in my phone. But what was your actions with him? Do you get what I'm saying? What was your actions with him, and if you even had any actions? Do you get what I'm saying? So this is how I'm gonna say this, right? I'm gonna say this like this: the last time for the last group, after everybody that didn't die, and the ones that was caught up, and the riffraff that was just like doing what these idiots were trying to do, throw each other away, right? Okay. When we was in there, the feds separated everybody. Task Force did everything to separate everybody, right? So who was guilty of what crimes, they got guilty and found guilty of. Those who wasn't found guilty of these certain crimes, like some of y'all be hearing, oh, he says cannibal this, he says cannibal that, but they're laughing about it. Ain't nothing funny about that. Do you get what I'm saying? Because they were involved with it, so they know about it. So somebody trying to sexually manipulate somebody else so they can ease the disease that they have in you. Just like I told y'all the heads up that the feds told me already, this is how they operated. They would disease somebody and then they would do the cannibal thing when you are already gone from those diseases. That's why I tell y'all get checked out, you feel me? So when we were inside, the feds made sure everybody that was guilty, because when they get involved, everything's done by the book. It's not a corrupted badge trying to act like he's trying to do something, but the way he communicated, he was hiding on devices. That's cyber stalking. That's too much illegal stuff. Y'all do not believe that. And then they cannot sleep. So what the hell are they gonna say? I was just in there a few months ago, last year. So what are they gonna say on the stand? They're delusional. They're considered high. How they not even stable to hit the stand, especially against you, and you got your mind. What are they gonna say? We were trying to provoke this person. We were trying to do this. No, you wasn't. You were asking them for illegal favors. That's a difference. Y'all already got the upper hand. Do not listen to that. Even when they try to even tell y'all anything, to try to keep y'all involved with anything, make sure you use all that in the courtroom and report that. You feel me? Anybody that's going against you as though they didn't want you to report it, they didn't want you to get money. But when it came to them doing anything against you, oh, them niggas was all for it. They was charading around. You seen a lot of this. You seen a lot of this. You know what I mean? Like, nah, it don't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Life don't work that way. When you go to school, you are going to school to get an education so you can get a job, so you can get a career, so you can get a life, so you can stabilize yourself. Right? That's how society works. That's how the economy starts and keep going, right? It's not for somebody to get in somebody's life, leech off of them, try to get them condemned, try to get them convicted and persecuted, try to create despair and doubt. They did that same bull crap on social media until I got on there and doing what I'm doing now. Do you get what I'm saying? That's why everybody got balance now. So understand what that is, because I'm not sugarcoating nothing. I hate that. Like, why not just be honest and tell the truth? They can't self-incriminate you. They're asking you for favors. You didn't go to them. They came to you and they did it illegally. That's the difference. So always remember that when y'all are going against all of this and they're constantly trying to act like, oh, well, you got this in his phone. Guess what? How that works in court legally. You didn't call them as a spam caller online grooming them. That crime is on them. You just got them in data, trying to beg you and sexually manipulate you and all this misconduct, all this illegal stuff. That's what you got. You got all the evidence against them. So there is no blackmail, and it's damn for sure not going to obstruct justice if we're on their devices, so we're in contact with whoever they're in contact with. That's called balance. Education, right? So keep that in mind when y'all are doing what y'all are doing, and don't listen to when somebody say, oh, well, you got this in your phone, you got this, you got that, so this is this, and you're guilty of this. I would never even say something like that. You feel me? And if they think that they ever heard me say something like that, I'm telling y'all flat out, no, it don't work that way. I'm too legal. If you are not accessory with them, not anybody calling you. We got a thing called spam callers. You feel me? Meaning somebody calling, impersonating something that they're not. That's a federal crime because it's fraudulent. Do you get what I'm saying? Just like online grooming is a federal crime, it's also a sex crime. So when y'all on campuses and y'all everywhere and y'all see them trying to have messages, those messages ain't for you. Those are officers. That's why they sound identical to each other. So don't have that in your phone. And if you got it in your phone already, report it. Because they don't need stuff like that in the department. Do you get what I'm saying?